Hello and welcome back. So we are in the creative mode world and we are trying to figure out what to do about the refining. This is our engines build, and you will remember that electric engines consume lubricant. Okay. These ones are consuming 228 units of lubricant per second. They're running flat out. They are producing 21 electric engines per second. Let's do this per minute. Okay, 13.68k of lube and producing 1276 electric engines. Right. I've started to mock up a refinery complex here. Sorry for doing it when you weren't watching. I did record an episode and bad things happened. So we missed me talking for 5-10 minutes and then putting this refinery together. Okay, so this produces 12k if we have 12.7k if we have two lube productions. The first go at max rate calculator told me we needed just 2 lube machines to keep this whole build going. I think we actually need 2 and a bit. I think it's actually this 3 that we need. Whoops. Let's try it again. Okay, so this produces 19k. Per minute, and this consumes 13. Right, so this is overkill with 3, but it is definitely underkill with 2. My initial figures were that we needed 23 refineries and 6 lube machines for the complete build. This is a 1/3 build. I don't believe those numbers, basically. Let's see. So all right, let's see if we can add in all the things which use petroleum. So we've got this uses plastic. Plastic requires petroleum. And we have, let's add electric engines because these need lubricant. Okay, I want to make lube from heavy oil. Heavy oil I want to make from advanced oil processing. Okay, so this is all without prop mods. Let's put lots of prop mods in everything. I'm not going to bother with speed mods for the intermediate stuff because that just reduces the number of machines. It doesn't actually change the ratios. However, we do need speed mods around the chem plants and things. All right, so this, one of these can have 1, 2, 3, is this actually? This might be part of the problem. I think this is not beaconed entirely correctly. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go down here. So we can put 12 beacons around a chemical plant. Okay. Okay, and we shouldn't be doing 1666. Let's do this for 10. That's better. So this does reckon we can do it with 6 plants, producing 38 in total. 38.2. 38.266 divided by 3 is 10, and then 2 doesn't go into 8 cleanly. All right, let's Right. 38,266. So for a third build, we're looking at 12,755. Okay. And this reckons that it is burning through 13.6 instead of 12 point something. So this is producing 1276 electric engines. So these numbers do not add up. Okay, so we are actually, that's actually pretty close, actually. Yep, okay, so these numbers aren't a million miles away. And this is within rounding error, so we are okay. So it is 2 lubricant machines that we need for this cut down build. Okay. Let's go back here. So we can remove this build. Okay. But we need beacons. Okay, let's go down here. So, are these beaconed on all sides? I just really need to check this because it wasn't showing up a minute ago. Yeah, so how many beacons does this have around it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it's 16 beacons. Okay. So let's go back here. So this has 16 beacons around it. Okay, so we need 27 refineries in total. Whoop, 27.0. Okay. So, yep, that's the same number I make in my head. So 9 refineries needed. Okay, this is if we are... This is if we're getting all of our petroleum from refineries. Except we are not. We are also... Okay, so we're outputting a smidge of heavy oil and a lot of light oil. I don't want to output this. I want to... crack this. Okay. Now what's going on here? So I don't really understand how Helmod deals with fluids. I don't want this exported as an output. I want this cracked. Right. Okay, let's remove this row. I want this to be cracked. But it's putting it down at 0. Okay, so if we just took the petroleum from the refineries to make the plastic, we would need 27 refineries. in total, and that would be 9 in the build. Okay. So we start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Except, right, so this one's running. Let's go up here to one that's not running. Right, this can't get rid of all of its light oil. These light oil cracking are running full time, but these are not running full time. Right. The only way to get them to run better is to add more cracking to get rid of all that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And I don't really know how to do this other than to add more. Let's bring up max rate in a second. Okay. So this extends the cracking out further. We need to extend out that further. Okay. So let's run max rate over this. Right, ignore the water number because that's from faked in water. So we are producing our 12k of lubricant, which is what we needed to hit. We are still in net positive for heavy oil, which is not good. And we're very slightly in net positive for heavy oil. We're producing 100,000 petroleum. Right, and this says we need 196,000 petroleum. So we're under for petroleum if this whole thing was working full time. Right. Let's have a look around the build, see if there's anything funny. Right. So this is running full time. The light is orange. Okay. This is running full time. This isn't quite running full time. It's stalling occasionally. Okay. And these are skipping out of being stalled, so we still do not have enough cracking. Okay. So we could still use 2 more cracking machines. And we're only up to 104 petroleum. Okay, so we have sufficient light oil cracking. We're at 117 for petroleum. I just want to, I know this is a bit crazy, but I'm going to max rate the whole of this bottom bit here. Grab one of those. Right, so we're looking for some number related to so we need the petroleum consumption. I think it's 200 and something. We are currently producing 117. Okay. Ah, the input here is actually 78. $78. So what is 78.6? All right, let's go back to here. So 78.6 times 4. We could get to that number from that. Okay. Okay, that doesn't seem to match up. So the number we have in max rate calculate, sorry, in Helmod is 196. The number, just a minute. Yeah, the number we have in Helmod is 196 for 25,000 plastic. 25.5. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, this is definitely all 4 of these builds. And 78,600 is definitely what we have here. These are working as fast as possible. But I'm pretty sure they are working at the correct speed. Okay. 78,600 times 3, 7, 14, 21 with a bit more round up. 23, that's fine. That looks about right. And Helmod is saying that we need 196 turned into petrol for plastic, for 25.5 K of plastic. $25.5K of plastic. So that's the number which is consistent. And how much plastic are we producing? Oh, sorry. We already have a number here. 8, 16, 24, 25. So that is near enough 25. And this is consuming definitely consuming 78. This times 3 is around 25. This by 3 is nowhere near. So, okay, let's have a look to see if I've done something stupid on the build. So this plastic has 3 prop mods. This one has 3 prop mods. Okay. Let's have a look here. So we have plastic. This definitely has 3 prop mods. The plastic is used in red circuits. That has the full 4. Reds are being used here. And this can't have productivity modules. So there is something wrong here with the sums. And I'm going to have to go with the sums in the game. The sums in the game say we're fine. So I need this to be producing 78.6 petroleum. So PET3 is what we need to produce in petroleum. And we have the lubricant number, actual lube 3. So actual lube 3 and PET3 are the numbers we need to hit. Okay. So this overproduces. There's a lot of wrongly colored things here. Okay, what's the problem with this? It can't get rid of the petroleum. So we've hit the pipe capacity on the petroleum. Let's have a look. Okay. I didn't think that was possible, but we have maxed out the pipe. I think to be able to do any estimates of the throughput on this, I'm going to have to get rid of these creative mode things, which obviously is going to kill the build overall. But I think it's just the cost of doing business. Well, I'm sorry this has been basically an episode of me shouting numbers. But that's kind of where we're at the moment. Alright, there's the other one there. Okay, up we go. And that. Okay, so that's got rid of the creative mode stuff. So the only fluids on this map now are from the refinery. If we look at fluids here, one minute, we're hitting 11k for lubricant. We need to hit 12.7. Okay, so that's not enough. And this is unhappy. It's running low on heavy oil. It's running low on heavy oil because we are backed up here. We're backed up on light oil. And the reason we are backed up on light oil is because these cannot get rid of their petroleum fast enough. Okay, so I think one solution to this would be to cut this in half. How many of these cracking units do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's cut here. Okay, and we will put into a fluid void here. Great, so now the whole thing's running. So when we do this for real, we should probably have two totally separate builds here. Okay. Remember, we need 78. Is it 78? Yeah, 78 of petrol, and this is producing 117. 12.7 is fine for lubricant. What are we actually producing? That's better. Okay, so that may well be fine. 110. We're only going to be producing 70. And I'm wondering if the issue here is we have to consume enough of the light oil to keep the refineries going. There would be an argument for taking out productivity modules to make everything match up. So perhaps that's the completely crazy thing to do. I'm going to leave this here because it's just a lot of numbers. And next time we will get back and see if we can make the numbers add up a bit more closely. Until then, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.